teams have battled through the opening round of the college football playoff, and now the pressure and the intensity continue to mount as we go to the quarterfinals, moving away from home sites and onto neutral fields. What's the bigger factor, the battle-tested team or the better-rested team? Welcome, folks, to AT&T Stadium, the home of the Cowboys, right here in Arlington, Texas, as we'll see the number 8 seed in this playoff, the Florida State Seminoles, taking on the top-seeded team in the playoff, the Florida Gators. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler with Kirk Grimstreet. It's quarterfinal time in the CFP, and let's get it going. Here's the return from inside the 5. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. So the Florida Gators offense has the football first here today. And the reason why this is one of the games of the week is you got a receiving corps that's just been lighting people up. So hard to stop collectively, but they're running into an elite defense that's filled with confidence too, Kirk.
Yeah, Chris, I'm going to turn it around a little bit and talk about, I think, the offensive line. We know what the receivers can do. Will the quarterback have enough time against this defense to be able to make the throws where he can try to expose the secondary? That's the real challenge. Can you protect the quarterback to give these receivers a chance to make plays?
Runner scoots out of bounds after gaining decent yards.
I think it's important to kind of let your quarterback get into a rhythm early in the game. Sure, you'd love to see the big gains, but plays like this allow the quarterback to get settled into the game, find his rhythm, and then he can make the bigger plays later on.
There's the tackle, but first down yardage.
Well, Chris, you think about over the years with the Gators and their offense, it's always about Steve Spurrier and spreading it out and fun and gun and attacking downfield. I think these great Gator teams, they have an ability to do what we just saw right here. Pick up a first down on the ground, relying on that offensive line.
And he is wide open for a huge gain. They tackle him all the way down to the 15-yard line. This offense is knocking on the door now.
Well, there's nothing better for an offensive coordinator than having a quarterback kind of get into a rhythm early in this game. Another great completion. This guy's off to a great start in this big playoff game.
Looks to the left, pass caught. Really solid first down gain. He's just short of the marker, so maybe a chance here to take a downfield shot.
Quarterback looks downfield to make this throw. He wants to be able to get the ball to be able to pick up enough yards for a first down. But instead, he gets the ball at least underneath to the drag route and gets some positive yards.
From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. Slams right into a wall. They've got him for a loss. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. Crucial third down coming up in the red zone. Can he keep the drive going, or will they have to settle for 3? They're going to run the option. Pitches to the back. They bring him down short of the end zone, but this will set up a first and goal.
Boy, an opportunity missed here by this defense. They get him to third down. They load up the line of scrimmage, but they could not deny this back and coming up with that conversion.
The Gators will line up here on first down and goal. Looks to the left, and it's complete. Touchdown, Florida, as they claim the lead here in this playoff game. We come on in the playoff game, Kirk. No signs of rust for the offense immediately.
Yeah, no jitters at all. After the layoff, I wondered how they might be able to come out and communicate and actually just the rhythm to the offense. But they did not hesitate. They set the tone early. Now they got themselves a lead.
And now here comes the point after attempt. And the PAT makes it 7-0 open scoring. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Return starts from inside the 5. Gets it to the 25-yard line. That's where they start the drive. So Florida State's offense out there for their first possession. Kirk, let's check the impact players in this game. Guys who have been leaders, guys who are being counted on to deliver today.
Well, these are the guys that both these teams rely on, as you said, to be able to make the plays. And more importantly, when it gets into that point in the game where you need to be able to have some leadership, these are the men that are going to have to step up and be able to provide that for each team.
Running back grabs it on the screen. Oh, he breaks free, still going. They make the tackle, but that screen pass call worked out. They gain the first down yardage.
Boy, a huge play by this offense. A good throw, a nice accurate throw. But I think it's the run after the catch that really impresses me. And early in this game, you got to think they're going to continue to go back to him until this defense shows that they can slow him down.
From the pistol formation. Off the play fake, looking to pass it. Lets it go quickly. Makes the grab and keeps the foot in bounds. That's going to be enough for a first down. Great play. The Noles come to the line to set a fresh set of downs. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Running back has it on a screen now. Defense flies in. They make the tackle behind the line of scrimmage. 2nd down play coming up. The shotgun handoff here. Finding space at the 20. And they've got him at the 5. Great run to set up scoring position here.
Well, that's what you love to see from an offense. The offensive line and the running back in sync, working together, and it pays off. What a big gain. Thought he might be close to being able to take it all the way to the end zone, but the defense just brings him down there inside the 5.
1st and goal, handoff. Couldn't quite get there, brought down at the 2.
The real estate gets tight inside the 10-yard line. You love a play caller who has the ability to either run it or throw it, because that puts so much pressure on that defense.
Touchdown, Florida State. A much-needed counterpunch delivered.
What a call with a play action down inside the 5-yard line. Completely throws the defense. Their eyes are in the backfield, locked in on the quarterback. They lost focus on where he might be throwing the football. Made it an easy read for the quarterback and a touchdown.
Now the important point after attempt. And the PAT is good. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And it comes out of the 25. No return attempted there. And the Florida offense is back out on the field now. The last possession, they really had the passing game clicking, moved right down the field for a touchdown. First play of the drive, looking to throw the football. He's running out of time here. Hit as he releases it, and the pass ball is incomplete.
Man, the quarterback got nailed there, Chris. We'll have to take another look. He gets the ball out, but he took a big hit. This offensive line has got to do a better job at taking care of their superstar if they want to have a chance to win this game.
At the 25, it's 2nd and 10. Can they make it a 3rd and manageable here? Looking to pass here on 2nd down. The pocket breaking down. Or throwaway there. Gave up on the play, but now it's going to bring up 3rd down.
Man, I like this play. Not only is it the right play, throwing it away like that, but given that he had no other option, he just did what he's supposed to do to survive and get ready for this next down.
Dropping back, they're going to throw for the 1st down. It's a deep shot to the right. Receiver left alone down there for a huge gain. And they convert on 3rd down. Move the ball to the 36. So quickly, with one explosive play, this offense has moved inside the opponent's 40. They'll try the ground game here with the running back. He's got the first and still going. They get the senior to the ground, but it's a nice run there. The Gators will come to the line to run the hurry up.
The offense comes up with a huge gain. It looks like they're going to go up-tempo. Keep this momentum going and keep the defense as much as you can on their heels.
Going absolutely nowhere with a loss of the point.
Boy, how about the defensive speed there in the team pursuit? They recognize the toss sweep from the middle of the field and show their team speed to be able to eliminate this play.
Quarterback looking to throw it on 2nd down. Makes a quick catch. And that's a quick tackle, but they pick up solid yardage on that short throw. And the Gators move into the red zone. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Moves out of the pocket. And he'll step out of bounds after a solid gain on that run. So at the end of one, we are dead even as these teams continue their pursuit of a national championship. Let's take a quick look at the game summary so far. So here we go, an exciting start to the quarter as the offense sets up with a 1st and goal. Off the play fake, looking to throw. He escapes the pocket. And he just throws the ball away there and lives to play another down. That's a smart choice on 1st down. No gain on 1st makes it 2nd down and goal from the 7.
Yeah, I think that's a smart play. Goal to go is tricky when you're trying to throw it in there. And if it's not there, throw it away and live for the next down.
And he can't hold on right in his hands, and he dropped it.
Oh, man, for him to be that wide open and drop it. Sometimes you just have too much time in your hands. You end up thinking way too much. Gets your hands a little shaky.
He's got it, looking for the end zone. Touchdown, Gators. They connect for 6. So with playoff pressure for the offense executes a long, grinding, methodical drive.
You know, the thing I've loved about this offense all year long is their ability to either hit the big play or not have to rely on that. Like this, they're able to sustain a drive and still come up with points and get a touchdown.
The extra point is good, so it's 14-7. So after putting up a touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. They'll return it from inside the 5. And he stopped at the 20. Tried to make something happen. That's good coverage there. And the Seminoles offense comes back on the field. They scored a touchdown in their last possession. Let's see if this defense can make adjustments and prevent that this time. Looking out throwing here to start the drive. Catch is made behind the line of scrimmage. And the defense smothers him for no gain.
I can see what the quarterback's trying to do here, Chris, and he gets the completion, but just no gain. There's just no room to go after the catch.
Play fake, looking to throw. Short throw to the back, caught behind the line of scrimmage. And this one goes nowhere. Lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage.
Boy, they're just fundamentally sound, right where you want to be after the completion. Nowhere to go after that catch.
They're backed up here, trying to make something happen on 3rd and long. Dropping back, we're going to throw for the 1st down. This one's going to fall incomplete, brings up 4th down.
Well, Chris, obviously they had to go through the air there to try to pick up this 3rd down and long, but when you're so far behind the chains, boy, you really allow this defense to dictate things. And it allows him to put pressure on your quarterback and can affect the timing, as we saw on this play.
The returner is brought down. There is a flag on the field, so we'll check out this call.
Holding, receiving team.
Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. The offense with 5 receivers now, empty backfield. First play of the drive, they come out throwing. Receiver makes the grab. They'll stop with the 34. That will be a 1st down. The Gators will crank up the tempo.
Boy, another positive gain for this offense, and this quarterback continues to show how dangerous he is when he has time to throw. The defensive coordinator's got to change up his looks, maybe bring in the blitz, anything they can do to get this quarterback out of this rhythm.
2nd down after that previous play. Quick throw, the catch is made. You see you're able to make the stop after a short gain.
How about this defense? That is called team pursuit. Swarming to this wide receiver on the screen, not allowing him to get his momentum upfield.
The offense now looking at a 3rd and short from their own 40, trying to keep this drive going. Increasing out motion from the offense. And you'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
I don't know if there's much more he could have done on that play. Sometimes it's not necessarily wrong read when a play gets stacked up. It's the defense just does a nice job at the line of scrimmage, and they make a play.
Quarterback adjusting now to the defense. Needs a completion here on 4th down. Makes the catch, and that is enough for a first down. They got him, but they convert on 4th down, and the drive keeps going. The Gators pick up enough yards to move the sticks.
Boy, that conversion right there was an absolute dart by the quarterback, hitting his receiver. And the ball comes out that fast to put so much pressure on the defense to locate the football, let alone trying to get their hands on it.
The game makes it 2nd and medium. Ball handed off. Breaks into open space. Bring him down, but that's enough to move this offense into the red zone with a first down, the 17. And the Gators lining up here on 1st and 10. And the player is down injured after that last play. They'll take a timeout or they check him out. And at first down, they go right back to him. Just a short gain this time. They're able to get him down. It's the 2-minute timeout. Nice to have a close game here as we approach the half. To the line on 2nd down. This is important. They want to avoid a 3rd and long. Keeping it on the ground here. And a decent gain there before the defense brings him down.
Well, they didn't bust that for a big play, but it makes this 3rd down coming up a little bit more manageable, and that certainly has a lot of value.
A timeout is called. Important stage late here in the 2nd quarter. Here we go. 3rd down, close to the goal line. They can still get a first down without scoring. Running play called on 3rd and short. Did not get there, and now it's going to bring up 4th down and 1. Defense spends their 2nd timeout to try to regroup.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and their run fix on that play.
The Gators will come to the line on 4th down, looking to convert. And now the timeout is called by the defense. They've got some things to work out here.
Hey, one of the things we love about this guy is his ability to use his legs when he has to. And I almost feel like he got behind that offensive line. And because of his size, I don't know if they were able to locate him. By the time they did, it's a first down for the offense.
He fights in for the score. Touchdown, Florida. That kind of execution on a long drive, that's why this team made it to the college football playoff.
That's exactly right. Being able to mix in the run with the pass, picking up first downs, and eventually coming up with the touchdown. That is a tough thing to do, and they made it look easy.
They'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. PAT is good. They're pulling ahead now, 21-7. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Fields it just outside the goal line. And here comes the Florida State offense on the field. Time is running out before halftime to cut into this now 2-possession lead. For the first play of the drive, they'll set up the 16. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. The receiver grabs it. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play. They'll crank up the tempo here on 2nd down. The time is running out. There's the snap. Looking to throw the ball. Pass rush closing in. Oh, down he goes. It's a sack.
A really good job by this defense. The quarterback looked to be trying to work through his progressions to find his open receiver, but before he knew it, he's on his back.
So here comes 3rd and long. Giving up that sack has made this a real challenge for the offense. Drops back, looking to throw for it on 3rd down. And he's going to heave it deep right down the middle. And that deep shot is caught for a big gain. So it's a first down here. The clock is stopped temporarily, but they'll get to the line quickly. There's the snap. Quarterback setting up to throw. Defense is coming after him. Escapes the pocket. He'll be wrapped up on the scramble there, settling for a short gain. Just time enough for one more play in the half. second down, we're going to throw it. Bringing pressure. And he steps out of bounds. No gain on the play. Miller's going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it down to Kevin Connors with our halftime update.
Thanks, Chris. Exciting, action-packed, enormous drama. Talk about a first half of football. And how do we possibly begin without singing the praises of this receiver? His ability to find gaps, run textbook routes, and then show that breakaway speed. He simply is the total package. How this secondary responds, whether they try to double team him or get aggressive at the line, that'll be the story of this second half. That said, let's get back to the field and our guys in the booth to start the second half.
Off the play fake on first down. Fires it to the wideout. Matt Lynch picked off. What a play. Follows the pick with a nice return before finally being brought down.
Well, this defense has been great the entire football game here. They knew they had a lot of pressure on them in the playoff. They stepped up and played well all game long, and now they get a critical interception here late in this game.
Starts with a quick pass to the left off the RPO.
Well, they love going to this guy in the slot, don't they? What a mismatch inside. He reels in another one. This guy's automatic.
He'll look to throw it here on second down. Using his legs on the scramble. He'll head out of bounds after a solid gain on that run.
Well, here's a quarterback that just takes control for himself. Picking up some nice yards when nothing else is there. This guy's a real threat.
And looking to throw now on first down. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw. Good pass rush there on first down. After the incompletion, 2nd and 10 from the 29. They're going to run it. Runner finding some space there. That's a solid gain on the ground. Now it's 3rd and short from the 21. Defense trying to make a stand here and prevent a touchdown. It's an option look. He'll pitch it. And he'll head out of bounds, but not before picking up enough for a first down.
Well, hey, it didn't go for a touchdown, but this is great execution. Knew exactly what they needed to do. First down, move the sticks.
The Gators moving quickly down the field here. Quarterback keeps the football. Checks to get free. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. So down here in the red zone, every yard tough to find. Here is a crucial play coming up. Takes the handoff. It's Edwards. He's finally tackled at the 3. Defense getting pushed backwards. And the Gators hoping to punch it in here. They have 1st and goal. A pop pass on the jet sweep. Tremendous protection. There was bound to be somebody open. Touchdown, Gators. Kirk, this quarterback told us this is my time to shine. A playoff game. He has gone out and backed that up so far.
Yeah, he's done everything that's been asked of him and more. Just a great job of getting into a rhythm. Really tough to defend. Right now, the defensive coordinator, you can see him down there. He's throwing his headset. He's frustrated. He's got to come up with some new wrinkles to try to slow this guy down.
Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And he takes this from inside the 5. And the coverage team able to bring him down. And the Florida State offense heads back onto the field. Let's see how this quarterback responds. Remember, an interception on the very first play of the last possession. off from the shotgun. The gain is 4, so it's 2nd and 6.
Nice solid run here by this back. Did a nice job of just kind of finding that lane, pick up some positive yards there on 1st and 10.
The gain makes it 2nd and medium. Ending off on the draw play. Got the first down and still motoring. Tackle, but only after picking up a fresh set of downs. And that run, good for 1st down yardage. The drive moves on. He's going to hand this off. Tackle made at the 37. That's a solid gain.
Well, this defense seems to be confused. That's back-to-back big carries for 1st downs. They better get it together, or this could be an easy drive for this offense.
And the back gets the football. That one moves the ball across the 40.
Hey, listen, you don't always have to have big plays to be successful. It's a nice, solid gain here. Keeps you on schedule, and you get ready for that next play.
Quarterback wants to throw it on 2nd down. And a short pitch and catch to the tight end. They make the tackle, but not before he reaches the 37. And the Seminoles will come to the line and crank up the tempo.
Look at this, Chris. After that big gain and a 1st down, they're already at the line of scrimmage, ready to get this up-tempo offense cranking.
Quick throw complete to the tight end. They make the tackle, but not before a solid gain on that pass.
Well, I thought we'd see this tight end all game long within this game plan, but that's just his 2nd catch of the game. The defense has done a nice job of being able to recognize where he is and take him out of this plan.
Short connection to the tight end here. And he's brought down, but he does have enough for the 1st down.
And there's the tight end who shows off his hands.
The Seminoles getting set on 1st and 10. Quarterback sets up, looking for an open man. And he finds the running back in the flat. They bring down the receiver, but that's a nice gain on that play.
Chris, I love the versatility of this running back. We're seeing what he can do on full display on this drive. He's been running the football very well. This time, they get him the ball out of the backfield, catching it, and he gets another positive gain.
A quick throw out left, complete. Brought down, but it's past the line to gain. 1st down here for this offense. Swarmed with a pass rush, a sack.
And just like that, you squeeze the life out of this offense. That's another sack by this defense. They have been in that backfield the entire game, and a big reason why these guys are enjoying a lead.
This offense faces a 2nd and 15. The O-line needs to regroup. Again, thrown out of the RPO, and it's complete. And he will be stuffed for no gain.
I love the call here with the wide receiver screen. Where's he going to go? The blockers do not do their job and open up any running lanes at all.
The 11th play of this marathon drive, but it's 3rd and long now. Oh, the pass is picked off. Breaks free down the left side. End zone ahead. Inside the 30. Inside the 10. Touchdown, Florida. 6 points for the defense in this playoff game. What a moment.
Chris, what a turn of events here. 1 second, you're in field goal range as an offense. The next, the defense is running back an interception for a score. You're looking at a 10-point swing and a momentum changer.
And the kick is up and good. They tack on a point to their lead. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Returner trying to create good field position. And the returner will be brought down. Here's the first play of the drive now, backed up at the 15. And from the the shotgun, an inside handoff. So the counter play doesn't work. The defense in good position that time to make a play.
Yeah, on most of these counters, you leave the in-man in line of scrimmage unblocked, and you try to pull those offensive linemen to kick him out. But if you have an aggressive defense, sometimes that can backfire, and the defense knew exactly what was coming there.
And he'll pick up the first down, stopped at the 27.
Well, the quarterback has just too much time against this zone. There's not enough pressure. It's allowing him to sit back and pick apart this zone defense.
Shotgun formation. Here's an inside give. And the tackle is made on what's going to be the final play of this period. And Florida has the lead, Kirk, as we break for the quarter. This has been thorough domination through three quarters. A real statement confirming their status as a national championship contender. We'll check out the stats so far. So, 1 quarter away from wrapping up an impressive CFP victory. Let's get back to the final period. Here we go. First play of the quarter. Offense setting up for a second down play. And they're moving the receiver now before the snap. Throwing off play action. Oh, the pass rush gets home.
I'll tell you what, Chris, I didn't expect this. This quarterback is outstanding, but they have pressured him all game long, and they got to him again.
So here comes 3rd and long, trying to overcome that sack. This is going to be really difficult. Now in 3rd and very long, looking to throw. A deep shot to the left side. He makes the grab at the 30 and still going. And it's a long-distance house call. Touchdown, Wolves.
I love the fact they didn't give up today. This has not been a great game for them, but the fact that they're still fighting late says a lot about the character of this football team.
BAT is good. They cut into the lead, and it's 35-14. Looks like they're lining up to attempt an onside kick.
14.
On the hands team does their job and secures the recovery. Gators offense retakes the field. This group has been rolling up double digits at halftime. They've just built on that lead here in the second half. Running out of time in the pocket. Quick throw over the middle. Trying to squeeze one in there, but it's incomplete.
Hey, I get the passing of football has had a lot to do with you building up this big lead, but at this point in the game, man, take care of your players. Get them out of here healthy, run the football, and get out with a win.
That one falls incomplete. Looking for a flag. Doesn't get it. Brings up 3rd down. Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. They'll try to run it with the option. He'll toss it to the back. Past the 30. Breaks into the clear. Touchdown, Gators. Still no answer for this offense.
Love how the quarterback waited until the last possible second to draw the defense in until he pitches it out on the option play. And not only does he get big yards, but they turn into a touchdown.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. The extra point is good, and they stretch the lead a little bit more. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away.
14.
He's going to return it from near the goal line. And the coverage team gets the returner to the ground. And the Seminoles offense comes back on the field. And the quarterback keeps it here. They try the middle, but gain nothing on that play.
Boy, the options dried up quickly for the quarterback here. Very, very fortunate he was somehow able to get back to the line of scrimmage.
Getting set. Here's 2nd down. Scanning the field. It's Jones. He dumps it off to the tight end. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion.
Well, we just continue to see this defense make great plays, especially with their tackling. And the awareness to understand we're in the fourth quarter, you're trying to keep this offense in bounds so they keep that clock moving.
So let's see what they like here on 3rd and short from inside their own 20. Important to pick up this first down. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. He cannot escape. It's a sack.
I'm surprised they're still throwing the football. At this point in the game, just run the football, work the clock, and get the heck out of here and get ready for next week.
And the Knowles will have to punt this one away. And that sets up a return. Good effort by the return man. They get him down, but that's a solid gain on the return. And the Florida offense retakes the field. They were up double digits at halftime, and they're just continuing to roll, building on the lead here in the second half. Looking to scramble. And it's caught outside the 10 and still going. Tackle finally maintained at the 13-yard line.
Another great pass by this quarterback. You know, you really got to give a lot of credit to the offense coordinator and the quarterback today. They protected the ball well, but maintained a calculated level of aggression and keep
headed for the end zone. Touchdown, Florida. This offense is still clicking.
Chris, you talk about having a day. This offense just goes out. They're not even looking at the scoreboard. They're just going out, executing the play called, and continuing to put points on the board.
And the point after is right down the middle. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Fields it inside the 5-yard line. He tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. And here comes the Florida State offense on the field. They were held to a quick 3-and-out last time, looking to put together a positive drive here. Looking downfield, it's Jones. Pressure is coming. And it's hauled in. Catch made way downfield. Tackled all the way down at the 25-yard line. Suddenly, they're in great position to get points. So one enormous play has this offense inside the 30. Let's see if they can cash in this scoring opportunity. It's a short completion to the big tight end. They bring him down to the 13. This offense really threatening now to score. It'll be first down. The Knowles looking to take advantage of this red zone trip. Shotgun, here's an inside give. End zone ahead. Couldn't quite get in. Tackled down at the 2-yard line. Excellent run.
Well, depending on the temperament of the head coach, he's either turning to the bench and screaming, where in the heck was that all game? Or maybe he's just kind of keeping that to himself, thinking, all right, maybe this is something to do.
Ball comes loose. The defense has got it. They get him down after a short return, but a turnover created by this defense. Big moment.
Man, when you get into this big a game on this kind of stage in the second half and you're trailing, you just cannot afford to put the ball on the ground. The defense is attacking, trying to get the ball out. They do. Ball's on the ground, and this could be the end of the game.
And it's incomplete. Even on a first down throw, he was under some heavy pressure. Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. And he'll heave the ball deep down that right side. Got a man. Catch made. Big play. They bring him down, but it's a big gainer to the 47. The Gators will hustle to the line to run the hurry-up offense.
Chris, I'm kind of surprised they're still taking shots downfield. They got a big lead. We're in the fourth quarter. Run the ball. Get out of Dodge. Keep everybody healthy.
1st and 10 play coming up. And he'll set up to throw. Delivers quickly to the left side. Caught. He's wide open. Look out. Hurt out of bounds, but it's another big gain. This offense producing chunk plays through the air. The Gators will line up on 1st and 10. Pre-snap motion from the receiver. It's incomplete. They waited all game for a chance to intercept one. Instead, it's second down. quickly, caught in the right flat. Touchdown, Gators. Great connection there for 6 points.
That's another touchdown for these guys. Man, they have had a day that you dream about. Whether it's the quarterback, the running back, the receivers, the offensive line, the entire unit has been dominant.
Extra point splits the uprights.
56, Florida State, 14.
Returner looking to create better field position. And he's tackled at the 21. That's where the drive will start. And the Florida State offense heads back onto the field. They need a couple miracles here in the final 2 minutes to rescue what's been a very, very rough outing so far. He's running out of time here. Trout again in the pocket. Timeout is called by the defense. That's their first of the half.
This defense has been lights out today. Great job once again applying pressure on this quarterback. This poor quarterback, he doesn't know what he has seen today. Not able to get anything going to be able to try to compete in this game. They're down big, and now they're just hoping for that clock to run out.
Fresh set it down for the offense. First down. Off the play fake, looking to throw. The pocket breaking down. Oh, they trap him for a sack.
It is a sack party out there for this defense. Everything going their way. You know that this offense is going to try to throw the football down by such a big margin late in the game. And this defensive line is bringing...
Oh, they get him again. And now the defense will call a timeout here to make an adjustment on their side before this crucial play.
Chris, that's another sack. I got to turn to the statistician. I've lost track. There's been so many. Can't we just call this game? In all honesty, they should start considering a mercy rule like they do in college baseball or softball. Enough.
Looking to throw it on third and very long. Just standing there, gets hit again. Defense takes their third and final timeout of the half to talk strategy. And the Seminoles will bring their punt team on the field now.
Man, how about the job by this defense? I mean, we really expected this offense to be able to come into this game, put up big yards and a lot of points, and here we are in the fourth quarter. Collectively, they don't even have 200 yards total offense, and they just seem to be out of sync. Give all the credit to the defensive coordinator and those defensive players and the way they're putting this pressure on this quarterback and this offense.
And the Florida offense is back out on the field now. This has been a tremendous performance by this team. Now just the finishing touches. Run out the clock and let the party begin. Quarterback making some changes at the line. Didn't quite get the playoff in time. It'll be delay of game.
Delay of game. Offense.
Delay of game penalty will cost the offense 5. Looking to throw here. A quick throw to the right. And it's hauled in. Catch made way downfield. Touchdown, Florida. This offense really clicking. That's another passing strike from this quarterback. He is having himself a tremendous ballgame.
Boy, this guy just can't miss. Every single time he throws, it seems like he's coming up with another touchdown. The receivers are running good routes. He has enough time to throw. And, man, this poor defense, they might want to think about changing up the coverage because right now it is not working.
Florida State, 14.
And here's the return from inside the 5. The returner is brought down. Gets it started on the next drive. And the Seminoles offense comes back on the field. Their championship dreams not quite dead yet, but it's desperation time. They've got to get something going right now. They call the counter play here. They stop them after a 6-yard gain, so 2nd and 4.
Hey, where's that been the whole game? That's actually a nice run. It has been a tough day for this offense, but you know what? You love to see the offensive line and the running backs still out there competing, trying to show the coaches that they're not worried about this.
Oh, down he goes. It's a sack.
Chris, I'm really surprised by the way this game has turned out. That's another sack by this defense. They've done such a great job of preparing a plan to get ready for the top.
Looking for a man deep on the right side. And it's incomplete. They let it fly on third down, but now it brings up fourth. The Seminoles will line up to punt it away. And the return man decides to signal fair catch. And now the first play of the drive. They'll begin at the 38. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. The pass rush closing in. He's got it with room to run. And he runs out of bounds. That's a big gainer there. So the big chunk play has the offense already in field goal range with a fresh set of downs. On the move now. On the move, looking deep down the right side. And it's incomplete with just 2 seconds remaining. After the incompletion, 2nd and 10 from the 29. Looking to pass here on 2nd down. Deep shot toward the end zone. Touchdown, Gators. This offense cannot be stopped. The question of the playoffs is survive and advance. This is a crucial W. Great performance, but now the stage gets even bigger. The challenge.